Hi there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and this week's product of the week is Nature's Beauty. This is a very special stamp set in the holiday catalog, and it is very special for a very special reason. In Canada, $4 of every sale of this stamp set goes towards mental health organizations. It's also gorgeous. Now, you've seen me use this before. This is the Stamping Society tutorial bundle for the month of September 2019, but I wanted to share it this week because, one, this is the last week to get the Stamping Society tutorial for September, and also myself and two other local demos did a holiday bingo last night, and one of the I guess it was a prize. One of the prizes was we sold extra tickets to win a copy of this stamp set. And all of the proceeds from those ticket sales are being donated to the Mood Disorders Association of Manitoba. We raised an amount that I will be donating to them shortly. I've sent them an email to see about how we go about doing that. But I thought we're going to take it a step further because I want this to be the product of the week this week, and then any of the proceeds that I get from this stamp set, I'm also going to add to that donation. So if you purchase this stamp set from me this week, dandy calendar, so between Monday, September 23rd and Sunday, September 29th, the proceeds of this, so the discount that I would receive on it, is going to go to the Mood Disorders Association of Manitoba. So it's a feel-good project. It's all about mental health, and you'll get a couple of cute projects. Well, you'll get them regardless, but you're going to get them for donating anyways. So let's get our craft on. So I mentioned our bingo last night, and there was a great make and take that Sharon Davies from Creatin' with Sharon created, and I wasn't able to actually do that make and take. I was part of another one, but I think I have an idea of what it was that they did. But we're going to step it up a little bit. I'm going to introduce some copper metallic foil. But we're not going to bury this whole piece underneath because I can't waste all of that beautiful copper. So, give that a bend back. I always find with these ones they stay bowed and it drives me crazy. Okay, so we're going to center that on all four sides, and then we're going to cut that as well. So that was the third smallest of the stitched rectangles, and now we're going to do one more, but not with that piece. So we can keep this scrap for another project. And again, I always bend them back. Have it overlapping, but I think what we're going to do instead is have it like this. Now, it really doesn't matter because I'm doing kind of a tone on tone, but let's do it nonetheless. We're going to, this is just a card base, or sorry, a card mat that's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to run this through, so you could get 2 of these out of one mat. Let's see how this will look. If it's too much, we'll switch to a very vanilla or whisper white. With these stitched rectangle dies, I do like to use my bone folder to get them out. So if we're doing this like this, so we are going to use, you're probably wondering why I'm using the copper foil, or maybe you're not, but we are going to use the copper Delicata ink. And we are going to stamp a fox. So I have already changed this up from the make and take last night because we used the bunny and silver Delicata ink. Now these Delicata inks are pigment, so they do take a little bit longer to dry. Let's do them on that side. Gorgeous. And I just use a wipe to get all of the ink off. This wipe isn't the wettest, it's been sitting out for a little bit. Now you may notice this set has no sentiments. It is all images. Geez, that was hard to say. And we're going to use these little bush-like things. Is it foliage if it doesn't have any leaves? Or are they just like shrubs? And then we can use a little bit of this. I don't want to get carried away. Just kind of do it in the top there like it's just starting to snow. And you can see I've only inked this up the one time. It's very subtle. And you're going to see this card is going to take no time at all. You could whip out a bunch of these in no time. And if you were batch making them, you could skip the stitched part of this. SNOWFALL Accents Puff Paint. This is another thing we used last night. And all of the participants got a bottle of this in their loot bags, their grab bags. But they also got to try it for the make and take. And I want you to see that you use very little. It can come out very quickly. And I'm just going to put it basically everywhere where there's ground. Spread that one a little more. And then all you have to do is use your heat tool. I'll let that warm up for a moment. Okay, so you saw there that you can just keep building up. If you don't like the way it looks, just add some more. There we go. So that is the SNOWFALL Accents Puff Paint. And now all we have to do is adhere this. So let's... Now I realize that my margins aren't exactly perfect, but that's okay. I'm going to pop this up on some dimensionals, even though it is already puffy on the one side. And then you can put a sentiment on the outside, or you can leave it blank. I am going to leave this one blank because I would like the recipient to decide what it's going to say. But isn't that beautiful? Like I said, my margins aren't perfect, but c'est la vie. I want you to see the detail on that Delicata ink and the puff paint. It looks a little contrived, but again, c'est la vie. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed that. If you purchase the stamp set with me this week, September 23rd to 29th, I will donate the proceeds to a mental health organization, or I will provide you with a free puff paint. So the choice is yours. Do good, get free puff paint, no judgment the choice is yours. So order that with me using my current host code, and have a great week, my friends. See you soon. Bye.